Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Ivar Twistfoot, the Wandering Skald, who is now certainly making a name for himself. And as you can see, is doing a little bit better for himself. I mean, he's spent a reasonable amount of time here in Italy. And so, he's bought himself a change of clothes and, he performed for the Serene Doge of Venice even and made a good impression. And so, he's looking a little fancier now that he is somewhat of a known name in these parts. But also, we've got this interesting event that popped up while I was doing some jobs here in the region just before we decided to head out for Constantinople. And as you can see, the teacher of knights, whilst walking through the streets of Trieste, Vemender suddenly runs off towards a side street. The whole entourage is taken by surprise, and we all run after him, only to find him waving a misshaped wooden sword at some old man. Is that really the best you can do, little prince? He turns to us after teasing an angry Vemender and remarks with a wry grin, "You want to join in as well, my lord? I think it might be a little bit older than my usual group." I love that Vemender here is totally taking after his namesake, the unfortunately deceased Vemender Wolfblood, who was one of the most skilled Viking warriors. Well, Vemender here clearly wants to be a skilled Viking warrior himself. Now, we could give it a go and try to become an aspiring blade master, but I don't think Ivar has any interest in becoming a blade master. But I do think we want to get this guy to teach our kid because look at his traits. Compassionate, stubborn, and ambitious, which are a nice combo of traits for like a kind of a good character and a good teacher. Not only that, like stubborn, compassionate, like those are good traits for a teacher to have. Ambitious as well, like that's not so bad. Skilled tactician, and he's a legendary blade master. This guy is going to be an amazing teacher, so we're going to bring him in for sure. And that also improves our his education outcome, so which is cool. Speaking of our sons, I do want to just say one thing that I have no intention of doing for this playthrough is changing our kids' education focuses here. I'm going to let the game randomly determine it. So Enoch here randomly got the learning education. We're going to keep that. Vemender got the martial education, keeping that. We don't know what Lucidio's is. We don't know what Christina or Saga or our newborn daughter here is going to be. She did get the club-footed trait as well, so our newest daughter here is taking after ourselves, but yeah, I'm going to keep them all the same. So Vemender, despite his delicate frame, is actually, he likes being a warrior. He wants to be a warrior. So, he's a little, I imagine his mother kind of babies him a little bit, and he hates that. So, but yeah, that is what it is there. So we've made some money. We have been working on our camp here to build up to this Roaring Campfire level 2. Once we get it, we'll be able to unlock another internal upgrade, which is perfect. And yeah, I think we don't really have much reason to hang around in Venice here any longer, though. I think, well, I mean, do we need a little bit more money? Let's check on our university visit here, which is going to take place in Byzantion. There's a little bit of danger. I'm probably not going to go this path in particular. So study hard or Goliardic. Well, we're definitely going for Goliardic lifestyle for sure. We could, Library of Knowledge, books and notes. I think we'll go with a slightly more modest one. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for it right now. But let's customize the route, because this route doesn't seem like the best one. So I think we'll drop off over here in Patras. Then on our way there, we have to visit Athens, surely. Then while we're there, I'd like to go and do a few more, actually. Let's go here. Come into Stegoi. Then we'll go overland. Hit up here after Stegoi. We'll go to this one. Thessalonica. I would like to hit this. And then this one here. And then we'll go around there, and then I'll probably go by sea, because there aren't any other ones. to hit along the way. So that's going to be our journey there. There's a tiny bit of danger, but we should be able to get rid of that. We've got a new thing here, Mellow Journey. We could explore small towns and villages connecting with the local, and we receive fame for every visited holding. I think we'll do that. Slows the journey down, but that's okay. And then for the other one, we'll probably do Pathfinder just to reduce the danger a little bit. I know we can do Private Army, but I just don't think that we really, I mean, does it work that much? I mean, we've got enough people now. Maybe we could have a Private Army. Doesn't really help. I mean, it helps a little bit for sure. But Pathfinder's gear almost helps more. We still have the one high danger, but I think we're going to go with the Pathfinder's gear in this case. Yeah, let's go and do this. I'm good with this. So same thing that we did last time where we switch our camp over to here. That's what we're going to do for this one. So let us go on with our journey, and it is time to visit the great city of Constantinople. We shall be a great traveler indeed. Probably, I mean, obviously some Vikings have traveled to Constantinople because of the Varangians, but you know, we're going pretty far here. The seas around here are thick with Dutch traders. Interesting. A little far away from your normal lands here, but let's see here. We could become the owner of a maritime handbook. Ooh. Oh, we don't have the money for it. We're not going to steal it, though. We could go a little bit into debt. Travel speed. This is good, though. That is good. So I think we will go into debt to get this, and I think we'll switch it out for the treasure map, which is pretty useless. So let's switch to that, because this is giving us naval speed, travel speed, and monthly stewardship lifestyle. So, not so bad anyways. So here we are. We're going to go and visit Greece, which is lovely this time of year, I heard. April? Is it? Is April a nice time to visit Greece? Somebody in the comments let me know, because I have never been there. One day I'd like to, though. Here we go. We're in Achaea. Gain some martial lifestyle experience here. Going through Corinth as well. So we're going on a nice little journey along our way here. And of course, we have to visit Athens. Gain some experience in the Wise Man trait as well. How's our Wise Man trait looking? Ooh, we're almost at level 1. So that is actually pretty cool. Here we go. We're going to go and visit the Bishopric of Stagoy as well. So that's not so bad. There we go. Some more lifestyle learning experience. How close are we now? Yeah, we're getting close there on that particular one. Visited the Hagios Demetrios as well. Not so bad. Oh, nice. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Learning lifestyle experience. Nice. We might have got another... Yeah, we got another learning perk. I think we got to go for learn language here. Yeah, so we can get lots of languages. So I think we're going to do that. And we should probably learn Greek while we're at it. So, you know, maybe we'll learn Greek from somebody in the Emperor's court once we're here. Oh, nice. He's got a bunch of Norse people too. We'll feel right at home. But yeah, I do want to learn Greek. So could learn Greek from the princess. That probably doesn't make a lot of sense. Who's just like somebody in his court? His champion charioteer. That could be a cool guy to make friends with. Can we learn your language? Its capital's too far away. I guess we'll have to do that once we've... You know, maybe we're going to learn Greek while we're here at the university. So, should be capable of that, I am sure. We can ask the head of faith for gold. The Pope? Hey, Pope, could you fund our little expedition here? No, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't really make sense. We're kind of too far away anyways. We could get some money from some of these guys, though, so I think I will do that. Oh, and maybe the Doge gave us some money. No, he doesn't have a lot of money. Maybe the Doge... maybe he gave us a tiny little bit of money on to see us on our way here. He was pretty pleased with our play, so it's not a lot of money, but And Lucidio, our other son here, who's also wanting to be a martial character, is going to learn from... you know what? We'll get him to learn from Adolfo. You know, Adolfo's got some interesting traits here. He is a warrior monk. You know, let's get him to learn from Adolfo. So there we go. All right, here we are, waiting for university to begin our Goliardic lifestyle. Probably not going to help us get our upgraded trait, but, you know, it is. Oh, 450 martial lifestyle experience. Nice. I'm finally here, walking the hallowed halls of Constantinople, the revered seat of knowledge in all the Orthodox world. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. Of course, they're also active markets and offer all sorts of distractions. Indeed, they are, but, you know, Ivar's definitely going to do the Goliardic lifestyle. Constantinople is often home to fervent debates among teachers and students alike. After one particularly enlightening lecture from our teacher Eustathios, I find myself dragged into one such debate with another student, Theodosia. No, you're making no sense. You're completely misrepresenting the philosopher's point, I scream. You are completely delusional, she fires back. As Eustathios stared at us with a pensive look on his face. My point is right, you can't fight. Yeah, well, I think we can probably win some good debates here. And we outwitted Theodosia there as well. Today, my son Enoch was taught a lesson in vassal management by Dionysios, the chancellor of the emperor, interestingly enough. It is quite a complicated course, necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond his grasp. My subjects only ever wish me well, Enoch exclaims. I will trust my subjects. Well, you don't have subjects, Enoch. You are the son of a wanderer. Oh, you sweet, gullible child. Good, let suspicion be. Forgiveness? Ooh, forgiveness could be good. Forgiving. That's actually a decent trait. Probably better than trusting. Yeah, and it is virtuous to most Arabs. Oh, but patient. Patient's nice. I wouldn't mind him learning patient. Learning +2. He is learning, so we do want to boost up his learning. So, yeah, let's get him patient. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, and have we built that next one here? We have. So our Roaring Campfire King. Oh, we don't have the money, though. We got to definitely we got to start making some more money once we land here in Constantinople. Or once we're finished our university stay, that is. There we go. Let's keep up with that. As I'm leaving class after a deep thought-inducing lecture by Sebastianos, my attention is drawn to chaotic laughter and screaming coming from outside. Theodosia is leading a donkey along, singing its praise. A crowd of students replies, hee-haw, sire ass, hee-haw, after every line. When they notice me, they chant at me, join us, join us. The frown on Sebastianos' face speaks volumes about his thoughts on the matter. Do you have to ask? You partake in Goliardic shenanigans. You grow closer to forming a rivalry with, I guess one of the teachers here. I want to have a successful thing, but let's do it. Come on, we get up to some real shenanigans. Darn right we do. I mean, that's the kind of guy we are. We are gregarious and fickle. Keep in mind, gregarious and fickle. So that is just the type of guy who we are. We like to learn, but we like to, you know, enjoy ourselves just as much. The halls of the University of Constantinople often echo with the debates of students and teachers. Why don't we move the discussion to a tavern? Ooh, is there a good one that can really boost us? 50% chance. Oh, 50%. Oh, this is a 50-50 with a great bonus. Come on. The teacher blamed us. Dang. That would have given us a nice bonus there. Oh, and we got a rival too. Very first rival of the series, in fact. Interesting. Challenge rival to a fight. That'd be silly. But oh, look at this guy. He considers himself a very a diplomatic man as well, so maybe that's why we see him as a rival. I'm suddenly distracted from my midnight studies by a loud crash, an ear-deafening slam, and a shattering sound. There seems to be a couple drunk peasants who partake in Goliardic shenanigans. Ooh, 50% chance our study becomes more successful. Yeah, let's do it. More shenanigans. What, we gained the trait Aspiring Blade Master? You gotta be kidding me. Apparently we did get up to some real shenanigans there. That's insane. Okay, and our studies become more successful as well. That must have been some drinking binge we went on there. Crazy. Well, I mean, guess it was a good one. Oh, nice. Feminder's prowess is boosting up as well. Love to see it. It's still going to be low, but you know, his traits are ending up not too bad. Enoch's actually turning out pretty good here too. His Marshall's very low, but one of the boys, we say. University and centers of higher education are always bustling hives of socialization. In these hollowed halls, when the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it can be helpful to make friends and feel part of the community. These at least are my first thoughts when Theodosia approaches me, the smell of meat on her breath. Join me and my friends, Ivar. Prove to us the might of a Norse man by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. Hit me up, we say. Heck yeah. Theodosia shall become our friend. Oh, I wonder if she could be a potential, you know, dalliance for leader Ivar. I mean, he obviously, his wife is his soulmate, but, you know, if he gets a little too drunk, who knows? But yeah, let's go and do it. And they're impressed with us as well, so that's good. And we've made a friend. You know, maybe she's just a friend as well, but who knows? I guess we'll see how the events play out anyways. What do you guys think? Should Ivar, would he stray a little? I could definitely see it happening, but teaching at Constantinople takes place for the most part in oral form, and the students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and to show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Theodosios asked me and Theodosia to take up opposing sides on the topic of the Jewish-Christian debate to discuss it out. Let's see. Well, we should definitely be able to manage this, so let's go and do that. We won the debate. No problem there as well. How's our studies going? Well, we got level 1. Highly doubt we're going to make it to level 2, though, unfortunately. But let's see. This has been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study in Byzantium or in Constantinople here. Oh, we went up a trait. Nice. Great eminence. Heck yeah. The depth of their thinking and the breadth of their research, just being part of the same environment, has made me such a much better person. And with my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. Theodosios, I need you to teach me more. Ooh, we could get this guy in our camp. Holy crap, look at him. Golden Sovereign. Let's see. Oh, nice. This is actually kind of cool. We could get these guys on a roll of patrons. Let's see. Oh, boy. I'd like to get this guy in our camp because he's amazing. So there we go. Yeah, let's do it. Finish our university visit. All right, so I'm going to go and just end our thing here in Constantinople really quickly. So what we got to do, move domicile. There we go. Turn off debug mode real quick. And now we just want to go home. So there we go. That should fix up everything real quick there. So a nice university visit there for Ivar there. He definitely learned a lot in his time, despite the fact that he got up to plenty of shenanigans while he was here. And we did unlock 2 perks here. Let's see, befriend. Oh, definitely befriend could be good. So let's get that. And we got another wandering lifestyle perk. So home away from home. We're 1 away from getting Wayfarer. And once we get Wayfarer, I'll probably switch over to either diplomacy or learning. If we go diplomacy, though, we will be getting a lot of XP because, it's 35 per month, but then it's also going to be 40 per month. And I think we get other bonuses as well. And our diplomacy is 51 as well, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, so we're now in Constantinople. We'll definitely want to learn the local language here. So maybe we could learn from one of our friends. Maybe maybe Theodosia can teach us. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to learn this. We'll spend a year here learning the language. Let's go into hobnob with a ruler here, and he's gonna pay us good. So let's go and do that. I've noticed that Theodosius avoids me more than usual. Our new, our teacher does not seem to like us that much because he says Ivar is a rattling bamput and I'd be a way better leader than him. You want to know how it is? I'll show you. Is that the wind I hear? Get out of my sight now. Caravan Master Bahir, take care of it. No, I think we're just gonna ignore him. Is that the wind I hear? Strategos Neophytos is a lonely man in a position of power. Let us get on with our task. All right, so we're gonna grab a diplomat here. Let's grab these ones real quick. Get that all set up. Boost this up, and no problems over here. Gonna get the money. Gonna take care of everything well and good. People around the camp have grifted Roman a sobriquet. No, and they shall call him Roman the Handsome. Good for him. Strong warrior here. Excellent. How's our kids' educations doing? Enoch is, relatively well. We could get him. I mean, we are raising Enoch here, but we could remove his. We could give him a better learning guardian here. Educate child. Who's our best learning person? Anglesa? You know what? Actually, he could learn for a little bit from a nun. Sure. Who knows? Maybe he'll even become a priest. I could see it. The thing is, I'm not married to the idea of playing as Enoch. We do have the option of choosing our heir. So we could choose any of our children. So we don't necessarily have to play as Enoch. We could play as Vemender. We could play as Lucidio. We could play as Christina or any of those other ones there. So it's entirely possible that we could play as any of those children. Paid in advance. We could add. Oh, nice. Let's a generous donation by the gods. Yeah, I mean, let's milk him for the money. And we wheedle out a donation. Good. Because we are living a rather rich lifestyle now at this point here. So let's execute our scheme. Seize the moment, we say. And naturally, he fell for our charms. Perfect. And we gain a bunch of money from that as well, which means we can probably upgrade our camp here. To get ourselves another thing here. Traveling musicians. I think we already have Master Bard. Yeah, we do. Improves the base aptitude of any stooge officer. Libations for the lost. Hanger-ons. I'd like to maybe get... Oh, juicy rumors. Oh, why can't we construct... Oh, we can't construct a lot of these. Receive occasional events to recruit useful locals. Let's see. Follower opinion, knight effectiveness. Actually, I think maybe the... Yeah, most of these aren't really even that good, but I think maybe local hanger-ons is probably the best of the ones that we actually have access to, so... Why can't we do nightly debates? You need to be scholars. All right. Yeah, we'll do this one. And then we'll work our way from there. What kind of other jobs can we find? Escorting an emissary? Well, where does this emissary want to go? To Tranny? To the halls of Prince Io. Oh, that's a far... Nah, I don't think we want to go back to back to Italy, but we could ask for some jobs here in Constantinople. We'll go to the church grounds here. Let's see. Maybe what do we have here? There's a certain piece of church. There's a magnificent church in the middle. I spot signs with bold healing claims. And there's also a devotee preaching about better bodily health. My ill son Lucidio has been escorted and is waiting for me at the healer's hut. Oh yeah, okay. Our kid is sick, so we should probably go and take care of him as well. All right, let's head to the healer's hut. Let's get the proven treatment for him. Oh wait, no, we gain that. I'm interested in the horn. Erictu's horn. Oh wow, that's kind of a nice thing here. My wife needs treatment. No, my wife is fine. Oh no, it does say our son. All right, so let's do this for our son. Ah, the treatment's unsuccessful. Dang. All right. Let's talk to the physician here. What do we have here? Sebastianos. Very well learned man. I follow Sebastianos down a winding alley, up some stairs, and into his study. The room is crammed floor to ceiling with shelves containing scriptures and prints relating to humors, health, and spirituality. He sits down in the only chair behind the desk, absent-mindedly stroking a small talisman, then finally notices my presence. Oh, did you want something? I saw your lecture to those worse off, I reply, and hesitate before continuing. Do you want to come work for me? Help strengthen the spirit of my followers. Let's see. Oh, you would replacing Juliana? This guy is very good, though. But Juliana is as well. Do we want to bring this guy into our camp, though? I mean, wait, is he a monk? No, miracle worker. Ah, he's well learned, though. This guy is good. You know, maybe we do want to bring him on. The guy is quite capable, and, Juliana can still kind of help, of course. But, maybe it's time she has a little bit of a rest. We could bring this guy into our camp. Learning challenge. Help me strengthen the spirit of my followers. What's the difference here? His aptitude is excellent. Yeah, okay. I think we'll bring him in. And let's go to the church. Maybe God could bless our cause. You bring a blessing of peace. All right. Happy with that. Let's go and see what kind of jobs the town crier has. And, there's some diplomacy ones, so we'll get those. And, of course, we're going to visit the tavern. There's another hooded figure here. Oh, look at this. It's an intriguing hooded figure. We could bring her into camp for 60. She is a seducer, but she seems to only want to seduce the ladies. Interesting. Could be cool, though. Bring her in the camp. She's got amazing intrigue. Let's do it. And there we go. All right, learning from example. Enoch is at that age where a child absorbs everything and anything around him like a sponge soaking up water. Though present circumstances prevent me from giving him the finest of educations, the young lad seems no less eager to learn for it. Instead of the tutors and books that someone more fixed wealth might be entitled to, he roams the camp, shadowing my officers and eagerly assisting them in their duties. With a little nudge towards someone specific would likely do wonders for him. Oh, nice. So he could actually gain some nice bonuses here. So we could have him learn from Ordonu, our second in command. Ordonu hasn't had any kids yet, unfortunately. But hopefully he will. Let's see. Our chief forager. So Isaac de Caceres could teach him as well. Or our chief cook, have him learn from Artavan, the whale that walks, maybe. Or from our master bard. Oh, I wouldn't mind him getting a little bit of martial. Diplomacy and learning, though, is probably going to be more useful for him. His martial is going to suck no matter what. So, you know what? Let's have him learn the diplomacy and the learning. Because that's actually going to be the biggest boon to him, I imagine. So there we go. We got some jobs, hobnobbing with the ruler and regaling the court. Imagine we could... Oh, that's barely any money. Surely somebody could pay us a little bit more. Let's regale the court here. Don't need the Pathfinder's gear, but the Mellow Journey is always nice. Let's go and take care of that. And yeah, I mean, oh man, look at our prestige. It's high. Let's get on with our task, we say. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's go and make sure that we're doing it as quickly as we can. And there we go. This should make us pretty likely to be successful in this, I imagine. Dinner at Mayor Artemisios's court is an ideal time to impress his courtiers with our escapades. Well, I know a few tales. And our deeds are charming, indeed they are. There are few deeds that are more charming than ours, I would imagine. We are Ivar Twistfoot, after all, the wandering skald of a great name and a great fame. I've been wondering, my dear Ivar, drawls Mayor Artemios one idle dinner. You'd spin these tales of your life and deeds, yet you live neath a muddy tent flap, barely sheltered from torrential rain and scorching sun alike. I nod, no use denying that. With so many of the basic comforts of life denied to you, what's the thing that motivates you to get up? Oh, I mean, does there need to be a single reason? And our words, naturally, are eloquent. There we go. Oh, we can make a request from this guy? How about some... I don't really need any of that right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. I had lost track of things. Execute with confidence. There we go. Exceptional success. So we get some money. We get all these nice bonuses. And we can now use a hook on this guy. Let's see. Could ask him for another contract, too. Let's see. What kind of contract is it? A decent, oh yeah, let's see this. Eager Explorer, where do you want us to take you? To Queen Anna of Bulgaria. Yeah, let's do that. And all of our camp shall travel to Bulgaria here. Let's go and take care of that. Learning language, pleasant prattle. As we pass through the bishopric of Selymbria, the jubilant local approaches my entourage. His smile stretches from ear to ear. I discern that he is offering a warm welcome, but the finer aspects of his speech are sadly lost on me. Be that as it may, I wave away my attentive companions and return his joyful greeting. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Greek. Let us have a pleasant conversation. I'm feeling rather feisty today. Learning challenge. Oh yeah, join us on our travel to Tarnograd. Oh, we could bring this guy along? A monk, an Orthodox monk. Let's try learning. We could try to debate the guy. Or we could bring him with us. The scheme gains a base success chance. I mean, we're already going to do good, but why? Now let's debate him. Ah, darn, we failed to communicate with him. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Oh, our daughter can get an education. So what are you? She's going to be a learning one. Oh, wow, we might as well teach her ourselves then. We'll teach her to be a poet here. Christina Ivar's daughter. Yeah, let's teach her. All right, let's continue on with our journey as well. The inn we passed had many a spare bed. We are getting a little bit older, of course, so we can pay for it. We can afford... Oh, gosh, there's some disease going on here. We might not want to linger in Tarnograd for all that long, perhaps. But let's stop here for a little while. We visited the capital of the Kingdom of Bulgaria. Wasn't quite sure you'd make it, but you've been a steady guide. Well, thank you. We should head back to our camp. We gain a ton of fame as well. Oh my gosh. That perk is just so good. All right, so we gain a martial lifestyle perk as well. Courtship, night effectiveness. We don't really need courtship. Serve the crown, natural dread, doesn't make a lot of sense. Chivalric dominance. I mean, I guess the one that makes the most sense is courtship. So I guess we'll go with that. Should be fine, I imagine. And there we go. We're here in Tarnograd. We got some money, so we could maybe increase our... Oh, man. It's going to give us the best... I think let's increase our mestent. Now, we do need to get that pavilion level 4. How many jobs have we done? I know I said I wasn't going to necessarily wait till we got 50. We're at 17 of 50. We'd have to grind a lot. We'd have to grind a lot to get that. We'll see, though. We might actually be able to hit that in Ivar's lifetime, potentially. We are managing a fair amount of jobs here. All right, we'll save up our money for now. This guy wants us to do an escort here. Oh, nice. And Lucidio has learned Iberian Vulgar. Perfect. So this one wants another escort for an emissary here. Traveling to... okay. This should be easy enough, so let's go. There we go. Kind of silly. It should make you go to the place where you pick up the person before going back, but, you know, oh well. We managed to take care of that quite well. Oh, this game. Sometimes a little bit silly. Where do we go from here? Any interesting cities we might want to stop at? Oh, you know what? Going to Lesbos. You know what? Lesbos was a famous isle in... oh, what was her name? Sappho. The ruler, the ancient ruler of the Isle of Lesbos, Sappho, was a famous poet. And I think that Ivar might like to go and see that. But we could also do a monument expedition as well and go and see the Hagia Sophia. That could be pretty cool. I think we will go and visit Lesbos, though. So let's go and do that. Like I said, it is a famous, famous place of poetry. And I don't really want to stick around here while this disease is spreading. Let's get out of here while we still can. As we continue through Janitsa, we have an opportunity to rob some tombs. But we shall not desecrate the dead. That's not something that Ivar seems particularly likely to do. Oh, and look at that. We've learned Greek. Could send a letter in Greek to Theodosia. There we go. I kind of do like that we haven't romanced her, that we've simply, you know, she's simply a friend from school. The high altitude and brisk air of Calliopolis is a very refreshing quality. We could have a little bit of a challenge here. I think we're always up for a challenge, sure. And we gain the trait Reckless. Nice. So we actually have a few combat traits, despite the fact that we're not really a combat character. But Ivar is just, he's kind of becoming OP, actually. Because he's got so many court or things anyways. Regale Court. Ooh, nice. Look at this. The Settle Theological Debates. Paying a decent amount of money as well. Ooh, exceptional success gets us a big bonus. Yeah, we could probably take this contract. Sure. Let's go and... Oh, wow. That's, seems like a silly way to go about it. And it won't just toss me, queries my son Enoch, trying and failing to keep the quiver from his voice. I glanced down at the small pony he sits on, the easiest, most placid learner mount I could find in the entire camp. He's 10 years old. He's got to learn how to ride already, right? So he could gain confidence for 10 years. Master the horse or it'll toss you. Don't be afraid to crack the whip. Yeah, let's... I'm doing it, Dad. I'm doing it. Aw. Enoch here. Yeah, he's doing good. Let's customize the route because it's obviously just makes way more sense to go by the sea. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a bunch of different stops along the way, so okay. I guess we'll just follow the path that it says anyways. Not sure exactly what why it wants us to go here, but we do gain some nice bonuses anyways. And that's when he started snickering. Strategos Nicetas, his indignant rage is palpable. I have had many a theological discussion in my day, and Lord knows I try to stay patient. However, some of my subjects May need an additional nudge to see the light. Perhaps you could be that spiritual guide. He nods to himself, seemingly pleased with his solution. God bless you on your travels. Now go. I shall do my best. So we start traveling towards Iassos. We gain another perk here, and we can get Wayfarer. Nice. Diplomacy +2. Prowess per level of fame as well. So let's unlock that. What? In the dead of night at our camp near Miletus, I step out quietly. What was that sound? That's when I see it. My friend Constanza tiptoes to my acquaintance Bahir, who is dozing on a slope. Constanza rolls Bahir down the hillside, where sharp rocks ensure a quick and painful demise. Bahir, no! Oh, Constanza, she was always the evil one. And we knew it. She was helpful, but man. Guards, we say. We learn her murderer secret. Yeah. Of course we're going to imprison her. What do we do, though? In a corner of the market, I find Bosporios thoroughly inspecting a set of furs being peddled. You come here, interrupting me over that? Such a petty strategos, my word, he unclenches his fists. There's nothing you can say to make me agree with that Nimrod. Allow me to share my interpretation, or we say, let us discuss. I shall pull no punches when convincing him. We could try to discuss. Oh man, we really want to do good at this though. So let's, we've got plenty of piety to spend. Oh man, what do we do with Constanza? We can't execute her. Burn her at the stake? Absolutely not. Negotiate release. Banish her? I think we gotta banish her, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, we send her away. She's a murderer. She can't stay in the camp. It's just not something we can accept. I mean, we could have sent her to the local authorities, but I don't know, maybe... I mean, that's just not an option in the game, so... She'll probably be arrested by the strategos here anyways. Father, cries my son Vemender, bounding up to me at a speed and near bowling me over. Look what I found. It's a puppy. He does appear to have to be all but swinging a freshly whelped pup he has in the crook of his arm. God knows where he picked it up, but despite the awkward moment, the animal seems very excited to be here. Vemender looks happier than I've seen him in weeks. A boy and his dog. Oh, he gains pet dog. Yeah, I'm fine, totally fine with that. Matter of theology, Adramidian. Bosporios is just leaving the church when I arrive. Let's discuss. Boy, We could spend 200? Sure. I'll take it. I guess we're just wandering around having theological debates. This is kind of a weird contract, but it is what it is, I imagine. All right, let's try this one here. We find Mayor Chrysanthos in the physician's study, and we're gonna have to allow us to share our interpretation. 95% chance. So there we go. +1 score. Not so bad. Hopefully we can get ourselves a proper success to gain at least a good chunk of money here. Let's go and do that again. Oh boy. All right, let's pull no punches here. We'll spend the prestige when we need to. And what did we get? Oh, nice. We got a exceptional success. Strategos Nikitas virtually dances into the room upon my return. Marvelous. Stray sheep return to the fold, all of them, even that pesky Chrysanthos. He turns to pick up a pouch heavy with coin and hands it over promptly. Every last bit of this you did. Thank you, and do let me know should your path ever bring you to Smyrna again. The Lord guided my path. It did indeed. We have excelled at the contract. There we go. Not too bad. We can request something from him as well. Money? Provisions? Grand tournament? No. Money would be nice, but we already got a lot of money from him. So there we go. Let's return to Lesbos here. Enjoying our time here in Greece. Sebastiano seems a little sick, but Juliana can probably treat him. There we go. Not too bad. There we go. We gained 450. 35 fame. Man, we're just all of our traits are just giving us huge bonuses of fame, and that is awesome. But I think the next thing that we're gonna do, we're probably gonna go and visit the Hagia Sophia, but then I think it's almost getting time for another pilgrimage, and it's time for us to visit Jerusalem. Luckily, we do speak Arabic, which the local Mashriki do speak, so we shouldn't have any trouble here in the Holy Land, but that will be a quest for another time. So until then, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the series so far. I've been really enjoying this one. It's actually probably one of my favorites just because of the deep character building that we've had with Ivar and the companions that he has with him. So I've been really enjoying it. I hope you have too. But in the meantime, Wanderers, I will see you in the next one.